Hey everyone, I know it's been a very long time since I've done a video on YouTube here, but, people keep subscribing to me. Every once in a while I get a new subscriber, so I've decided to try something new, something to, kind of, give the videos to the people who, want to see them. I mean, this is the least I can do for you actually subscribing to me. So, what I've decided to do is try and do something with my, interest in ancient warfare, particularly kind of the more primitive stuff, Stone Age, like primitive metal kind of thing. And so I decided to start it off with one of my favorites, and that is a Mayan War Club, or rather, my interpretation of a Mayan War Club. Because you see, the problem with Mayan weaponry is that pretty much we only know they existed because the Maya left us pictures of them, on their stelae and murals and other monuments. And so this particular one comes from, I think it's Stela 5 at the ancient Mayan city of Uazaktan. And, basically it shows, a warrior, maybe a noble, with his elegant headdress, and he's holding a club like this. Now, the one I've made is about 30 inches long. That's the best I can figure from how it looks on the monument, but, it's made of wood, hardwood, oak. The Maya, they would have had plenty of nice hardwoods to make their clubs out of. Basically, you got this flat end here, and then, these three large teeth. Now, what those teeth were made of, I don't know. Again, because all we have to go off of is the picture. And so basically I've just made these teeth out of kind of, you can see kind of the rounded wood right there. Now, one book I have on Mesoamerican warfare says that, clubs like this would have had blades made of chert. And, you might be thinking, why didn't they use obsidian? I thought they were the obsidian culture. They were. It's just the problem is obsidian is really good for cutting, but it's also quite fragile. And this guy reasons that because obsidian wouldn't be able to stand up to the kind of forces created, by the hard crushing action of a club. And so he thinks they would have used blades made of chert or flint, as that's, structurally stronger than obsidian, and you can still get it pretty sharp. Now, I'd have to find someone, never mind being able to afford them, first have to find someone who could make those for me. So right now it's the wood, and, that wood is incredibly nasty. Because basically what it's doing is it's focusing all the force onto these three little points, and basically that amplifies the damage that it can do, as opposed to, say, hitting it with like a nice broad surface here. And that's that. So why don't we go see this baby in action? Alright, now a club is pretty straightforward, overhand. Basically just trying to bash their brains out. Now, the Maya did make a point to take live captives. So with a club like this, you can pop them in the head, smack them in the side of the head with the side of that. But of course the business end, or the teeth there, again, just club, down. If you want to try and incapacitate someone, you can come down and kneecap them, come behind in the back. Sometimes I think simple is best. But I know why you're all here, so let's smash some fruit. Alright, I have here a coconut. Why do I have a coconut? Well, I don't have the budget to buy a ballistics gel head or torso, and I don't know how to make this stuff myself. And I have heard that coconuts serve as a good substitute to the human skull. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. That's anyone's guess. So that's what we're going to be using here. Let's go ahead and we'll first try the flat end of the club and see what kind of damage that can do. Okay. Okay, I managed to take this bit off the top. Alright, Louie, just take a little off the top. And, well, I did manage to mess up, you can see the soft innards there as, it's leaking and all that. So, okay, that would that would definitely fuck up your skull if you just got a big piece to spall off like that. Alright, now that was with the flat end. Let's see what happens when we use the teeth. There we go. Got it to split. Third time's the charm, I guess. To get it to crack, that would be basically it'd be a rather nasty fracture to the skull. I mean, you could probably survive that with medical attention, but if not, then, well, with your brain spooging out like that. Okay. Alright, time for the piece de resistance, the watermelon. Ah, glanced it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you bust heads Mayan style. Okay, certainly mixed results, but what can I say? It's my first time, really cutting loose with this weapon, and I think the results are kind of interesting. The coconuts were pretty tough, but I was able to crack them. Though, like I said, I don't know if they are an exact approximation for a human skull. I mean, it's kind of like the chirp blades. If only I could find someone and also have the budget for them to make those fancy ballistic gel dummies that you saw on stuff like Deadliest Warrior, then we'd probably have a better idea of just what this would do to the human body besides, whacking on fruit. Although, I mean, who knows, I could get lucky and maybe score some fresh bones and skulls from the butcher. But, it's either here nor... Damn it. Sorry. Again, first time in so long doing this. But anyway, if you liked this, then, go ahead, hit that like button down there, or just tell me in the comments. And if you want to see more, of my, ancient weaponry, kind of pseudo-testing with stuff you get at the grocery store, then go ahead and tell me so, and I will try and do that. I'll see what I'll be able to do. Of course, I do have a little stockpile, but I'll probably run out at some point until I can make more. Again, when it's a lot slower process when you have to make your own weapons. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye!